The New York Knicks win again. Their fourth straight W as they are starting to heat up. They've won 5 out of their last 6 games, and they are climbing the standings in the Eastern Conference. This team is not just beating teams. This team is dominating teams. This team is taking the life from teams early on in ball games. And we saw that the New York Knicks had 113 points scored through 3 quarters. This has become the most explosive offense in the NBA. You want the Knicks win streak to keep going? Smash that sub button. Sub for New York Knicks dubs. Sub for dubs. You want the Knicks to keep stacking them? Hit that sub button. And if you are subscribed, give me a me down in the comments section. I always love to look at these stats and think about it like this. The New York Knicks were a bottom 5 team last year when it came to assists per game. They are now top 10 in the NBA. They had, I believe, like 8 games or something. I don't remember the exact number, but not a lot of many games over 30 assists last year. And I think they've already passed that up. 51 made shots tonight, 34 assists. Only 17 unassisted buckets. The Knicks just shot 59% from the field and 46% from 3. That is one of the best offensive nights that you will see this year. The New York Knicks offense is unbelievable. And I think you can give the game ball to OG Anunoby. There was a point where he was 11 of 11 from the field against his former team. And it's been the week of Leon Rose has done it again. Leon Rose did it again when he won the trade with Karl Anthony Towns, and I think we could just say it officially now. The Knicks win the R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley trade. They added 2 rotational players, and they got the easily the best player in this trade. OG was awesome. 31 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 86% from the field, 4 or 6 from 3. There was some chitter-chatter that his elbow was hurt again. He went back to the old support armband that he was wearing last year. I ain't worried about his offense. I don't think anyone should be. He came out and he balled out tonight. I would say OG Anunoby is my MVP of today's game. Karl Anthony Towns also had 30 points and 10 rebounds. Josh Hart, I thought, played a good game. Jalen Brunson kind of struggled in that first quarter. Payne could get some juice as the MVP for what he did to start that second. Who is the MVP of today's game? I thought Josh Hart played well. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 50% from the field, 50% from 3. Had a couple of plays where he just showed off the energy and the effort and the grit and grind. Got to have Hart. Josh, we appreciate you. Keep doing what you do on that side of the floor. I think Cat would probably be second in MVP for tonight. Cat has now had a double-double in 18 straight games for the New York Knicks. He has officially passed Patrick Ewing, who did it 17 times in a row. Cat is now 4th all-time with 18 straight double-doubles behind a couple of New York Knicks legends. And this guy is awesome, man. This guy is awesome. Some people in the chat are saying Cat had 9 rebounds. Our site says 10 rebounds. NBA.com says 10. If it's 9, if it's 10, it doesn't really change anything. But it would break the streak, which I don't think anyone really cares too much about except for the bettors out there. Cat's awesome. 1 of 3 from 3. Didn't have it tonight. And he still finished with 31 points on 15 shots. 7 dimes. He was flexing the passing skills a little bit. He was definitely bragging with those. I think he should be in the MVP conversation. If the Knicks didn't have Karl Anthony Towns, they'd be in big-time trouble. I thought Mikal Bridges had a really good night as well, especially in the first half. Had a couple of nice threes, starting to get that 3-ball down. He's up to above, I think, 34% on the season. At one point, he was shooting 29% from 3 on the season. And if the New York Knicks are going to win a championship, it's going to be because Mikal Bridges is one of the better players in the NBA. Played like that tonight. Very efficient for him. 4 of 8 from the field. 1 of 2 from inside the arc. 4 of 8 from 3, excuse me. And I thought he did a good job on defense as well. Jalen Brunson really didn't have it tonight. Did have 7 assists, but only 12 points. And that's really the beauty of this team. in the past, if Jalen Brunson had 12 points and shot 30% from the field, the last 2 years, the Knicks would have lost by 20 points. They win almost by 20 points tonight, and he does it. Man, special team. Payne came in, and he gave you juice. Gave you a lot of juice. That second quarter where the Knicks went on a run, and they really stomped out the Toronto Raptors, it was because of Payne. Had a couple of pull-up threes, was getting downhill, was pushing the pace, finding a way to get the ball to guys in spots that they're successful. Payne has been more than anyone would have asked for when he was signed. He's awesome. He is awesome. Shout out to Payne. Type those CPs in the chat. Show him some love. We'll talk more about this game coming up in a second. First, though, I got to give a major shout-out to our proud sportsbook partner, DraftKings. It's the most wonderful time of the year for getting on all the hoops, football, and hockey action at DraftKings Sportsbook. In the season of giving, we are being gifted college football and basketball, pro football and basketball, and pro hockey too, almost 24/7. And here's the gift for all new customers. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KnicksChat. That's code KnicksChat for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Happy holidays from DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-78-97-777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive reward. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/BBALL. Shout out to DraftKings. Unfortunately, our same game parlay did not hit. We actually went 0 for 3. That's embarrassing. We don't even know ball on this channel. Well, good thing it wasn't mine. It was Smitty. Give me an F, Smitty, in the chat. But sports show, support the sponsor. Use that promo code Knicks Chat. Scotty Barnes, I thought, played pretty well relatively for the Toronto Raptors. He really impressed me with that mid-range shot. He's a good player, but man, they're just not a very good team, to be quite frank with you. Not really a really good team. It was a homecoming for R.J. Barrett. I thought he had some really good moments. 23 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Ended up shooting 53.8% from the field. 1 of 4 from 3. R.J. could put the ball in the basket. R.J. knows how to get his way to the rim. Solid young player. Hoping the best for him in his time with the Toronto Raptors. Out of the Knicks defense, I know it says 125 points given up, and you're going to say, well, that's not really that good. The Raptors scored 43 points in that fourth quarter. A lot of that in garbage time where the Knicks kind of just gave up. The Knicks defense was good overall. 28 assists on 42 shots. I thought they made them work. Raptors aren't that skilled, aren't that much talent, but overall, I thought the Knicks brought it on defense outside of the first quarter. Toronto scored 24 points in that second quarter. I thought the Knicks played good on defense. Grade the Knicks in today's game. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm going to give them a solid A. I'll give them an A. I don't love that they let a game that they were up by 30 get down to 13 in the fourth, but is what it is. Fourth quarter in December. This team is starting to play the right way. They're starting to gain confidence, and you could see the continuity and chemistry continuing to build. Knicks are competing for a championship. This is what championship teams do. They handle the teams they're supposed to handle. And, of course, they won by 14 when the spread in Vegas was 14. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on IG at @MarshallGreen_. Hit me up. Give me a follow. And let's go Knicks.